Goeienaand, good evening fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And as you know, the Loving Life channel is slowly, well, it's actually really fast. It's moving across to another platform outside YouTube. Now, as part of the restructuring, what I'm looking at doing is on the 1st of January 2021, 1st of January 2021 is starting to move all my live streams to another old channel that I've got. And that's where this old subscriber whose video is attached here comes in. We'll get to that in a second. Now, that means that the live streams that are normally on this main Loving Life channel will appear on the new Loving Life Live channel, which, as I say, used to be, way back a couple of years ago, the original channel where we used to hold the live streams. And by doing that, it's going to just separate the live streams from the news videos that I put up every day. So I'm going to ask you to please click on the link in the description below this video and subscribe to the Loving Life Live channel. And I'll be putting that link below all videos that I post from here on in. And just to give you a bit of an incentive to make sure you subscribe, the longer news videos that I put up in the interim will go on the Loving Life Live channel. So if you don't subscribe there, you'll miss them. Okay, so please make sure you subscribe to the Loving Life Live channel. In the interim, the live streams will continue here as before until the 31st of December 2020. And then, as I say, from the 1st of January 2021, a new year, we will start putting the live streams on the Loving Life Live channel. So, messages, take the link down below, subscribe to what will become the live stream channel, just dedicated live stream channel, which is going to make things a lot more or less complex for the website that we're setting up at the moment. All right, guys, now the video that's attached here, this is a very old subscriber of mine. He's been following this channel for a couple of years. He sent me this video a few weeks ago, and I've been waiting for this moment to actually put it up because it kind of fits in with the message I've just given you. Now, what he's talking about is how he is an old subscriber, and he would remember the old Loving Life Live channel. But after he gives that introduction, he then brings up a different subject, which is corruption. And obviously we talk a lot about corruption on this channel. And this is very relevant, seeing that Ace Magashula today was in court. And I'll be putting up several videos about that today or tonight. And the long one that I'm actually putting up onto the Loving Life Live channel is actually Ace Magashula's speech to the ANC supporters. So please don't miss it and subscribe to Loving Life Live. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe. Bye for now.
Hi Scott, as you know, I'm one of the first subscribers to the Loving Life channel. We're coming a long way in the past 2 years. As you know, I've seen through quite a bit of information in this period, many of which that you used on your channel, and I appreciate it. And I want to say thank you from us as subscribers to you for what you're doing on the Loving Life channel. But apart from that now, today I want to rant. My turn now to rant, and this is about corruption in South Africa. You know, corruption is a matter of supply and demand. If one goes out and steals, that's theft. If one goes out and robs, that's robbery. If one commit fraud, that's fraud. Even though they are all part of corruption, some of these are done by individuals for their own pockets. But there's another side of corruption that we need to look at, and that's involvement of the public in corruption. It's not only the government officials and the politicians that's corrupt. Corruption is lying amongst us. Today we've heard about this Deputy Commissioner of the police force that's in the magistrate court in Palm Ridge this morning, or appear in the magistrate court for corruption. Something like 65 million rands worth of blue lights and sirens or whatever that is on a government tender or a government contract, where payment of approximately 191 million was paid out of the police budget for goods worth 65 million. Now, yes, there are individuals, there are people that's working together, but it becomes a matter of supply and demand. I feel ashamed if I speak to the people around me nowadays. How many of them brag openly about bribing government officials? Get caught speeding, a couple of $100 in the back pocket, no ticket, what a bargain, off I go, and I'll go and brag to my friends about it. No, that's not right. If there's a long queue in one of the government departments, a phone call to some connection in there gives you a front seat in the queue, and you get help within minutes, and you go and brag about it. Now my question is, if a police officer catches me in a speed trap, exceeding the speed with, let's say, 10 kilometers an hour, and I bribe that policeman, even if it's a bottle of Coke, not to give me a ticket, and he let me off, what's going to happen if a murderer, a rapist, a robber gets pulled off by that policeman? A 2-liter Coke, or even a buddy Coke, off they go. Because you started it. With that traffic offense that you committed, that you didn't, that you bribed the policeman with a Coke or 100 rand or 500 rand in the back pocket, you are the cause of corruption. You are complicit if you get involved with that. For paying a government official a 10 rand or a 50 rand or 100 rand in the queue where you've got to renew your motor vehicle license or driver's license or whatever because there's a long queue, what are you causing? And then you run around and brag amongst your friends about it. And if I want to renew my license openly, people in this country then says, give me $50, I'll push you in the queue. You're not anything better than what the next person is. You can also stand in the queue and wait for your chance. By bribing government officials to do you favors or special favors, or to look the other way, or whatever is wrong, then you shouldn't stand with a placard in your hand and say, "Stop farm murders." You caused it in the first place. Isn't that so? If we want to stop corruption in this country, we've got to start with ourselves. By not offering government officials bribes to do us special favors. They get paid salary from your taxes and mine. Some of them get huge salaries, and all that they do is to hold out their hands and collect more and more and more, look the other way, ignore the right thing to do. I've asked someone that bragged to me this morning about paying a bribe when he didn't stop at a stop street for an official not to give him a ticket. With a big smile, "It only cost me a Coke." You corrupt. That's what you are. You are the corrupt one. It's a matter of supply and demand. You supplied it. Even though that official might have demanded it from you, you've got the right to say no. Your public servant that works in your house or in your yard, if they don't cut the grass, if they don't feather dust your house, if they don't do the ironing, if they don't do the washing as you told them to do you pay a bonus to them for not doing their job? Now, why are you prepared to pay a bribe to a public official that gets paid from your pocket for not doing their job? I want to go that far to say, start at your own home with your employees in your employment and pay them a certain amount. Give them a Coke or whatever every time that they don't do the work that you give them to do. And I want to see how happy an employer you're going to be. I don't say on a hot summer's day, if you pass the traffic official standing out in the sun, in the heat, to stop there next to him and give him a Coke in the hand in appreciation for what he's doing for you. But once you do it to be favored, you do it for the wrong reasons. On a cold winter's day, late at night, nothing stops you to take a pot of home-cooked soup to your local police station and go and give it to those police officials that's working at night to protect you, in appreciation of what they do. Not because you want some other favor from them, but because you show your appreciation. Then it's not corruption. But if you start paying these officials extra money or give them a Coke or whatever for the back pocket to, to favor you that committed a crime or committed an offense, what's going to happen when the next farm murder passes by that policeman and he pulls him off? He's going to do exactly the same as what you did. Couple of hundred, couple of thousand rand in the back pocket and off he goes. Think about it, my friend. Think about it, South Africa. If we want to stop corruption, it's never going to stop if we look at the people at the top. We must start looking at ourselves. And we must stop our own corruption. If there's no supply, there can't be a demand for anything in life. So that's my bit of a rant today. Something to think about. And yeah, it's something that hurts me deeply when our people walk around and they brag about the corruption that they are involved with. That's not right. It's not right in any book to get involved in such. Scotty, stay well, my friend. And let's us old farts teach a nation. Have a good day. Bye.